The phone vibrated on the marble sink while she showered. Once. Twice. I wasn't supposed to look. I never did. That was part of the deal I made with myself. Trust as discipline. But the name wasn't saved. Just a single letter. M. The screen lit up again. Can't wait to see you tonight. You looked incredible today. Tonight. Tonight was my firm's annual gala, the one she'd rejected for the third year in a row. Too tired, too corporate, too fake. The shower kept running, steam, white noise. My pulse didn't spike. It went flat. I pictured her face when she told me no that morning, casual, almost bored, like declining coffee. Another vibration. Same room as last time. I locked the phone and set it back exactly where it was. Same angle, same distance from the soap dispenser. When she stepped out, wrapped in a towel, smiling like nothing existed beyond us, I realized something terrifying. I wasn't angry. I was already gone. At the gala, she texted me. Actually, I might stop by later. I stared at the message under crystal chandeliers and polite applause. Partners shook my hand. Cameras flashed. I felt untouchable and invisible at the same time. She'd never changed her mind before. That's when the pattern surfaced. Not all at once, slowly, like bruises appearing days after impact. The late meetings, the new lingerie that never made it to our bed, the way she angled her phone away like it was a reflex, not a choice. I told myself stories, stress, distance, marriage fatigue. But stories rot when you repeat them too often. When she arrived at the venue, red dress, eyes scanning the room, not for me, I felt it settle into place. Not heartbreak, recognition. She kissed my cheek, cold, quick. I can't stay long, she whispered. I nodded, smiled, played the role. Inside, something calculated began assembling itself. I watched her disappear toward the bar, toward him, even before I knew his name. I didn't confront her. That would have been sloppy. Instead, I observed. I memorized the cadence of her lies, how her voice listed at the end of sentences meant to sound casual. I noted the night she came home smelling like a hotel soap I didn't buy. I pulled phone records, cross-referenced dates, business trips that overlapped with his. Her rejection became data. Every "not tonight," a confirmation. I stayed calm, attentive, even affectionate. She relaxed. People always do when they think they're safe. One night, she fell asleep with her phone unlocked. A gift she didn't know she'd given. Photos, messages, plans. Not just sex, a second life. I felt the last excuse dissolve. No screaming, no tears. Just clarity sharpening into something precise. I waited. The background check came back on a Tuesday. Name, marital status, company. My biggest client. I laughed once, quietly. Of course. That night, I placed a printed email thread on the kitchen table, neatly stacked. No annotations, no commentary. She saw it immediately. Color drained from her face. "What is this?" she asked, even though she knew. I took a sip of water. "Confirmation," I said. Her mouth opened, closed. She reached for me. I stepped back. The distance felt surgical. "I was going to tell you," she whispered. I believed her. That was the most insulting part. At the gala's closing speech, I took the stage. Unexpected. She watched from the crowd, frozen. He stood beside her, unaware. I spoke about integrity, about trust in partnerships, about transparency as the foundation of success. Then I announced the termination of a contract. His contract. Gasps, murmurs. Board members stiffened. I didn't look at her. I didn't need to. By the time she reached me backstage, he was already gone. Phone buzzing, world collapsing. "You ruined everything," she cried. I met her eyes for the last time. "No," I said. "You did." The apartment feels larger now, quieter. I sleep deeply. No questions haunt me. People ask if I'm okay. I tell them the truth. I'm clear. She tried to call last night. I let it ring. Some betrayals don't deserve rage, only precision. I didn't win her back. I didn't need to. I walked away with something better. Myself.